How's it going out there, YouTube? My name is Jesse, and I am the curator for the Golden Age. And we are doing a special holiday video, kind of a holiday, for this
Lost Heroes of the Golden Age.
Yes, Lost Heroes of the Golden Age. We are doing a special video for Veterans Day. And we've also picked out a military soldier that we're going to review for this issue.
Time for a montage.
No. The montages are only for the patriotic superheroes on the 4th. We're not doing that this time.
Not fair.
We are doing a special video for Veterans Day, and I do this in honor of the soldiers. For all the soldiers, the past veterans and future ones, thank you for your service. We always appreciate hearing that. So, for this Veterans Day, I did find a one-and-done comic book. This comes out of Chesler, and I don't think I've done a whole lot out of the Chesler comic lineup. There's a few I think I might have done, but I haven't done a whole lot of them. But I did find this one-shot comic book, and the cover he's military. There's not a lot of information about this comic book at all. I think somebody did a video on this, but all they did was just show all the pages of the comic book. They didn't do anything else with it. But we went ahead and we covered this first story of this issue. So let's get into this Lost Heroes of the Golden Age Veterans Day special. Let's do this. Okay, there is very little information given on this comic book at all. I do know that it comes from Chesler. I know it's from the Golden Age. It's definitely a one-shot. I believe the date from it is 1944, but like I said, the scarcity of information on this, we're just going to go with it though. Skyrocket Comics, this is a one-shot. The cover is not very impressive, so let's go ahead and get started with the story. What plane can speed at 750 miles per hour over 4,000 miles? This amazing performance is made by the Skyrocket as Lieutenant Ted Howard. Its inventor cast caution into the winds in a daring raid on Hirohito's Haven homeland. Well, we find out it's Japan, and I just butchered that name. But can one lone ship survive the fiery fury of 1,000 anti-aircraft guns? The blood red vengeance of mastered Zero squadrons? Watch the Skyrocket. Now, we get a great opening page with this unique looking aircraft with fire in the background. Our victories are unknown to the Japanese people. We must find a way to crush their morale without losing 1 million American lives. Sir, we have plans, but I dare not entrust the secrets even to the members of our general staff. So they're having a discussion about how they can demoralize the Japanese to give them an edge in the war, as we know that the Japanese were brought into World War II. So we see this guy. He seems to be eavesdropping through pipes. That's a weird way to eavesdrop. So a guy checks on him and says, did you fix those boxes, Greg? Yeah, I'm going upstairs for a cup of coffee. Now, I'm guessing that this is an MP. I mean, the way he's dressed gives me every indication that he's an MP. So he runs upstairs and gets on the phone. Hello, Bruno. 4 stars coming over. Keep your eyes open. Hold it there, Greg. And Greg the mechanic tries to take off, and he's gunned down. And while they're doing it, it says, "This is Lieutenant Howard, inventor of the Skyrocket. Important message from your office, sir." They said that they found a microphone hidden, and that the Japanese might know of the secret plan. They don't know how much information that Bruno, the now dead mechanic, was able to relay. So they go over to the Skyrocket, and Lieutenant Howard talks to his mechanic. Is the combustion chamber clear, Bruno? I'm leaving for a tune in the Aleutians. Yeah. I found out how to pronounce those earlier. Yes, but you can't go without me, sir. I'm the only mechanic who knows the ship. Meanwhile, we decoded the papers found on Greg's body, sir. The Jap order for plans on the Skyrocket. No clue on whom Greg contacted. That's bad. Sergeant, keep working on it. So, Lieutenant Howard and Bruno are getting ready to take off, and they are approached by the colonel with last-minute instructions. He says, if there's any trouble, we want you to scuttle the plane because we don't want them to get their hands on it. They know that information has been leaked, but they're not quite sure what. So they take off. And it says silent as the whim, and look at her climb. We're hitting 700 miles per hour, Bruno. Be at a tune before sundown. It's a fast-moving plane. So as they're flying, we see a thought bubble from Bruno. Soon as she's refueled, I'll wait my chance. Admiral Yatomo will give me a prince's fortune for the ship. So they get to this hangar area, and they start to refill the plane. And as they're doing it, this I'm guessing he's a let's see, a regular sergeant is in the combustion chamber. I'm guessing this guy is a private. I mean, he's got the cap and the demeanor of it, but he says that the Bruno here, the guy accompanying the lieutenant, looks familiar, and he strangles the guy before he can say anything, covers with him with the blanket. I'll be on my way to Tokyo when they discover his body. And then Lieutenant Howard comes out. Hey, I thought you were asleep, so you planned to run on me, Bruno? You're a spy. What a fool I was. So as he knocks out Bruno, he has the gun in his hand. He fires a stray shot, and it sets an oily rag on fire. I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah, we'll go ahead and go with that. So the hangar catches he catches fire, and he flies out of the hangar very quickly to continue with his mission. Let's see, there's going to be a lot of questions. You think he just burned down a hangar? Okay, I've got a mission to carry out. My only reward for either success or failure may be death. So as he's flying towards Japan, they have him on the radar. He says, and they start to shoot the anti-aircraft guns at him. My only chance is to fly below the barrage, and the chance is mighty slim. Let's see. I'll circle the city with a ring of fire with my incendiaries. He starts flying over the city, and he just sets the whole place ablaze. Into the air raid shelters, you fool. So their higher command starts hiding out, and they send a fleet of planes after the Skyrocket to try and take him down. He shoots down a whole bunch of them. I bagged at least 24 in one crack. So long, suckers. Next time I'll be back with 100 Skyrockets. So he takes a number of the planes down, and he comes back. In these last couple of panels, so Bruno killed Howard and the mechanic and escaped in the Skyrocket. That's what we thought, Colonel, but Tokyo's radar reports 500 American jet planes raided the city. That's the report that they're giving. The Japanese are reporting that a lot of American planes bombed them, or they'd be so hopelessly demoralized by one plane causing the city to be set ablaze and a number of planes to be shot down. So they said it's a lot of American airplanes. They see the Skyrocket come back, and they said, it's the Skyrocket, but it can't be Bruno. If it's Howard, he's guilty of murdered. MPs, I'd almost forgotten about the bodies of Bruno and the mechanic. He quickly explains, no, the Bruno killed the other one, and let's see, he said Bruno killed the other one. He only knocked out Bruno, but he must have burned to death in the fire. On the last page, the Tokyo radio report indicates that you cracked the Japs' morale. A fine job, Lieutenant Howard. My ship deserves all the credit, sir. The Skyrocket is invincible. And since this is a one-shot, there is no continued in the next issue. So, yeah, pure one and done. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like what I'm doing on this channel. I don't know if I'm going to do the regular release because of the special that I came out with. Let's see what the next couple days look like. Anyways, send in those requests if you have them. I always enjoy doing them. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.